up, guys? We're here today with my car. As you can see, I've bought in many parts that I have not told you guys about because I've been keeping it a big secret. And what it's going to be is just a power series of what I installed. It's not much, and I'm just excited to bring you guys. This is going to be my first time ever going this deep into a Subi, taking out the intake manifold. I started working on this car a year ago, and before that I didn't know anything about cars. And I was lucky enough to meet a cool group of guys of Subis that have helped me through everything that I've been through and given me a lot of advice. So I appreciate you guys. Shout out Josh, Merwin, Alex, all those guys in that group chat. They've helped me out a lot with this car. And it's going to be a journey for you guys and for me if you guys are interested. I have many parts right here that I'm going to install, and it's going to be a fun journey for me, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. So to start off with, what are my goals with this car? As of now, I'm still on stock blocks, stock internals. Did a compression test, numbers were good, but just for my personal liking, I'm not interested in power right now. For now, I got hooked up with a lot of these parts. Shout out Chris, couldn't do it without you. He did hook me up a lot with these parts. So what I was going for intentionally at first was for supporting mods only. So as of now, with all these parts, yes, I could technically make more power than I could, but I'm shooting for personally around 280 to 300 wheel on this car. So that's my goal with this car, with my setup that I have right now. And with everything I have right now, I'm going to explain to you guys why I got everything. I don't know what skin is from my understanding. I don't know much, so you guys can leave me advice down below. If I have anything wrong, just let me know, because I'm still new to this, and in no way am I trying to say that I know everything, because I don't. So yeah, this is everything I bought in, guys. It looks cool. Really excited to see this all in front of me. I've worked hard for this. I've been waiting. My car's been down for almost 2 months now. I've been collecting all these parts because I believe of a failing injector. So yeah, I'll explain to all you guys everything. And that's my goals with this car. I plan to be tuned at snail. That is my goal, to get tuned at snail and make 280 to 300 wheel. And I'm going to explain to you guys now why I have everything. So first off, I'll start off with getting a new radiator. My car's always had cooling problems. I got it at 122k miles or 120k miles. It's at 134 now. It's always had temperature issues of going up and down, but it's always ran like a champ. Nothing fine. So I just decided I'm gonna get rid of the Mishimoto and get a new Koyo rad. I've heard a lot of bad things about Mishimoto falling off and not being the same quality. And I've heard a lot of good things about Koyo, so that is why I got a new Koyo rad. Excited to test it out and see how it works, see how cool it does. And this is what I'm most excited for, is the front mount. Yes, a front mount. Time to be a hype beast. But this is my front mount. It is a Turbo XS kit, and that's what the front mount. And then over here we got a coolant expansion tank, because with the front mount we had to get a relocation overflow tank that I will show you guys now. So this is the new overflow tank. It's much smaller, so to combat that, I went with a bigger overflow tank for the top. You can see right there, gonna be changed out. So this gets relocated in the engine base so that the piping could run through without interference. So I also did get new radiator hoses, because other ones were cheap O'Reilly's ones. This is a new inlet, a new Tomei inlet. Getting rid of the OG Perrin, which I did find out it was OG now because of the symbol. Shout out Alex, he let me know. This right here is my blow-off valve block-off. So it's not recirculating no more back to the turbo. It will now be pushed back into the air. This is the other tube. And here is all the clamps and hoses for the piping for the front mount. And each install part will have an individual video for this series that I'm going to be making. So going from the overflow tank, we have the Cobb air oil separator, which I will be installing too. Here in this box, I have Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator for the fueling. Going parallel, here are 1050 cc injectors, injector dynamics. Here in these cob boxes, I'd have my flex fuel sensor, ethanol sensor, and pressure sensor. So that's in there with all the harnesses. Here is the gauge for the regulator, downpipe gasket, some fuel lines that I might end up needing to use, maybe. Here are my fuel rails. The box is all ripped, so that's why I opened it. Here are all my fuel lines. Went with the I forgot what kit this is. I went with, I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys. Yeah. Also got an adjustable AN wrench. Don't want to damage the fittings. Here, I'm going for the top feed TGV deletes. As you can see, they're closed off right there where the motor used to be. And these are the JDM ones. Shout out Alex and Chris. Here's the new short ram intake, cob, map sensor right there. Going with the HKS blow off valve. Here I have an oil cooler. Here I have some gauges. I have oil pressure, intake temp, and air fuel ratio. Very nice. And then here I have a boost pillar on the pillar. Yeah, the oil cooler I think I mentioned. And what's cool, shout out Chris for all these parts. Shout out Chris for real. He's the GOAT. Plugged me up. What's cool is he got custom fab work for these. And these are temp sensors, so that way I can monitor my intake temps for when I do pulls on my gauge. So I'm very excited about that. So that is everything that I've gotten for my car and that I plan to do. It's going to be a journey. Like I said, every single part you see here that I have went over will have an individual video, and I will try to explain at my best of ability of how to install everything from fuel lines to piping to everything I can that I have to my ability. And last in this bag is just all the wiring. Also, it's not here. I just dropped it off earlier. Shout out the guys at Respect. I did get an NVIDIA Catalyst downpipe. I'll throw in a video or a picture just to show you guys. I'll show you guys the downpipe I was talking about. Did get them. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. As you can see, NVIDIA. I got this bung welded on at Respect so I could get my AFR. So that's what I was getting done. This is the last part I wasn't able to show you guys. So yeah, guys, if you guys are... I also got a boost controller. Forgot to show you guys. A boost controller. And I got... Where is it? I just seen it. Where is it? Right here. This is what I got right here. A cylinder 4 cooling mod. So I also did pick that up. So just supporting mods. I want everything to flow together and support each other, not just throw on anything and expect it to work. So I hope for the best for this car. Hope everything works out, works good, compression is good. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Also forgot to show you guys this, but also I got a 340 AM Walbros pump. It's in there. I don't want to take it out because it was filled with gas, E85 from the previous owner. Shout out Chris. So yeah, I did get a fuel pump that I will be upgrading as well to go with all the fueling. So yeah, I did go get it. Some custom fab work at Respect. Took it down there so they could put a bunge, I think it's called, or a bong or something like that, for the air fuel ratios. If you guys know, you know. So that will be coming back in either tomorrow or sometime next week, Thursday or Friday, and I'll update you guys when it comes back. But yeah, that is everything that I have for this car and that I'm planning to do. This is my build, nothing special, but I want to just give a shout out to all the guys who've helped me through this journey. Wouldn't be able to have done it without them. And this is my build.